Hello my friends, welcome to another weekly vlog. Let's go ahead and start out with a reading update. So, over Halloween weekend, I finished Big Little Lies. I'm giving this a 4-star. I loved it. So you're trying to figure out, you're following 3 point of views. Celeste, Madeline, and Jane are the 3 point of views you're following. And you're trying to figure out what happened during it occurred at a trivia night at their local school for the kids there. So it was just the parents only because there's alcohol involved and stuff and that. There was a death. It states it on the back, says it's a murder or a tragic accident type of a thing. So you're trying to figure out who died and what happened. So it's following, like, the first chapter is about, like, when things hit the fan, except it's from kind of like removed. So it's just like from the point of view of the neighbor across the street of the school, hearing all the hoo-ha and the commotion. So it just follows that, and then it goes back in time where it's like 8 months before the trivia night, and then you follow these different points of views. And then it's 4 months, so it's just a countdown to what happened. There was a twist I wasn't expecting. So yeah, that was like shocked. But I thought I had it narrowed down and had figured out which person in the book. And there's like several different characters. So you have the 3 main characters and then a bunch of side characters. So I thought I had figured out who is the one that dies. No, I was wrong. So I just loved it. I mean, 4 stars, a high 4 stars. I absolutely loved it. And I will definitely, this is going to be an author. I loved the writing in it. I thought it was very good and very well done. This is going to be, I'm going to try another one of her books. Liane Moriarty. I'm going to try another one of her books, and if I like the other book as much as I like this one, or really enjoy the other book, then it will become an auto-buy author for me. So anytime she puts out a new work, it would be a book that I will automatically buy. I liked it that much. The only other author, well, there's 2, well, really one other author that I do that for, and that's Wendy Webb. I pre-ordered her most recent release that's coming out this month. I should have it the middle of the month, so the middle of November. But then I'll have all of her books that are out. But Liane Moriarty is becoming one that I will definitely want all of her books if I like the next book I read by her. So don't know when I'll get to another book by her, but I definitely look forward to getting to another book by her. I absolutely loved it, and I hope she becomes another one that I will automatically buy for. No, there is another one I really like. I think it's let's see, I don't know. There's some that it's kind of like it just depends on the synopsis of the book. R.L. Stine used to be an auto buy for me, but that's a lot of books. I mean, where he writes the middle grade and children's books, so it's a bunch of Goosebumps and Fear Street books. I just don't have the room. I would love to own every single Goosebumps and Fear Street book. I don't have the room for it. I don't have the room for a lot of books. But that's one I would, if I had the space, I would definitely do him, buy all of his books. But moving on. So, for this weekly vlog, I am starting out this week with reading The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien, The Lord of the Rings, Part 1. So this one talks about how in ancient times there were some rings that were made, but the Dark Lord made one ring that was so powerful because he infused his own powers into that ring. And then it became lost to him, taken, and he searched all of Middle Earth for it, and it ended up in the hands of Bilbo or Frodo Baggins. Let's see. Anyway, so one of the 2, I don't know them apart yet, but they're on a journey to get back to Middle Earth to try and destroy the ring and defeat the Dark Lord. I know this is a very popular and well-loved series. I have yet to read this series. I have seen the movies, I think the year after or the second year they came out, and I was not in a good headspace for those, so I didn't really enjoy them. But I'm going to read this, and then I hope to watch the first Lord of the Rings movie. So that's my reading update right now. I'm going to film a couple of videos right now, and then hopefully get those edited a little bit later today, but mostly do some reading. So that's the update so far, and hopefully I'll just keep you posted as the week goes with some good updates. The only other thing I have planned today is a therapy appointment, but hopefully that won't take too long, and will go well. So I will just try and check in with you later. Hey, I just wanted to jump in here with a quick update. I don't know if this will be the last update for the day. I am tired. I have filmed a couple of videos for the rest of the month, so I've been busy. I'm going to try and edit some of them, so I'm going to work on that. And it is 5:44, so I've got to go get some dinner. I'm probably just going to have a sandwich. Looking forward to that, because that sounds really good. And I've got to cook. I think I need to cook some hamburger meat. My mom and I were gonna make Frito pie. I don't know where you're from, if that's what you call it. It is chili. We just use a can of like Nally's chili. So just whatever kind you prefer. And then we add some hamburger beef to it to make it a little bit more meaty. So it's the chili with the meat. And then once that's all cooked, you put that on top of the chips Fritos. We like to use the lightly salted Fritos. That way we're not on salt overload. And we do prefer the taste of the lightly salted over the regular. But so we were going to do that. And then with the Frito pie, you can put like diced up onions on it and tomato. Oh, so good. And cheese, a little bit of cheese melt, and the cheese melts because it's so warm. It is really good. But where I've had issues with my stomach, I've got just a digestive issue. I think that's a little too much for my stomach tonight, so I'm just gonna have a sandwich. But in the meantime, I have not read very much. I started The Lord of the Rings. I'm only 4 pages in. I've started the prologue, and right now it's just about the life of the hobbits. It's mentioned war, and it's like their migration from one area to another, and how it seems like they're probably dying out, type of a thing is the vibe I get. It's a lot of information, and I've heard that it's a lot of kind of like dumping information for the prologue, and then things just kind of get better and pick up once you get into the actual story bit of it. So yeah, but I did want to read that so I have a little bit of background information. So I am going to push through the prologue, which is about 15 pages, so I still got a little bit to go. I will try and update you a little bit later today, but the battery for my camera died, so I had to get that charged, and I've got just enough juice to film this little update. So we will see if I've got enough juice on the battery to update you later, and if I even read some more. But again, I'm going to try and edit. In between editing and stuff, I definitely need to have some dinner, and I really want to read. So, and of course then there's BookTube I want to watch. So yeah, there's that. But it's been overall a productive day, so I'm happy with how things have gone today. Where I'm off from work tomorrow, I'm planning on just kind of really deep cleaning or surface level cleaning, just tidying up and dusting and stuff in my room. So that'll be good. And I think while I do that, I'll probably tomorrow hope to listen to Bird Box on my audiobook. So that would be good. But I'll definitely keep you posted on that. So that's the update so far. But I will just check in later, and hope you guys are having a good night or day or whenever you're watching this, and that things are going okay and you're staying safe. And so yeah. Today is Tuesday, the November 3rd. I almost said 23rd. Nope, not that far ahead yet. It is the 3rd. Let's go ahead and start out with a reading update. Reading The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. And I got so tired yesterday. And I was editing a video yesterday, and it took forever to export and upload, and I was helping my mom get ready for bed, and I had a lot of filming done. I've got all the filming I need done to this point, as far as like wrap-ups and hauls and things like that. So it's just busy. It was a busy day as far as that goes. So I've only read today so far. I mean, and it is, what time is it? 1:48. I've only read one page and like 2 lines so far today. So I'm only on page 8. I'm still in the prologue, and I mean, so far I still like it, and I think I'll enjoy it more once I get into the actual story instead of still being in the prologue. But I've had to this morning, I had to get stuff ready since my mom is still in the sling, and stuff, so I've taken on more household chores and stuff, but one of them is cooking, which I do like to cook. I really do like to cook. It's just hard with standing for so long with my back, but I had enough energy and oomph to get it done this morning. So I went downstairs, I made myself some lunch, which I just did some pasta, and for dinner, I went ahead and fixed dinner, so we'll just have to reheat it. So we just browned some hamburger beef and cooked some chili, just combined them so that we will have what we call a Frito pie. So tonight we'll just heat that mixture up, and we do have some lightly salted Fritos. We'll put those at the bottom of a bowl, then we'll put the chili and beef mixture on top of that. And then tonight, probably about 5:30ish, I will slice up or dice up some tomatoes so we can put some tomato on that. We do have some grated cheese already, so we can put the cheese and tomato. I don't think we have any onion. I'm not sure if my mom picked up some onion, because I know she went to the store a couple days ago, but I don't know if she picked up onion. If she did, then I'll dice up some onion and we can put some onion on top of it. If not, that's perfectly fine. So right now I am working on editing another video. So we'll see how long that will take me. A couple things I want to try. So I don't know how that will go. Ow! I'm being pawed at. Come here. Come here. You're pawing at me. Oh, here. What'd you do? There you go. Getting your attention now, huh? So that's the update so far, type of thing. Not really much. One thing I need to do is I really need to clean my room, but I need to edit the video, so I'm going to do that, and then probably while it's exporting and uploading, work on cleaning my room. It's a mess. It's gotten out of hand since my mom has had her surgery, which has been 3 weeks ago, and just because I've had to put things on hold to help and make sure that she's okay and all that, and she's doing better now, so now I can really focus. And I wish I hadn't have let my room get out of hand. I mean, it's not overly bad. I've just got piles I need to go through and things to straighten and things to put away, so it's not too bad, but it is overwhelming to me. And my room has always been a safe place, as far as usually I don't become overly stimulated in my room. With the autism, I don't use my overhead light because it is way too bright, so I use my lamp. But with the chaos that is surrounding me, I am heightened as far as stuff goes. So I really need to clean that because I have become overstimulated a lot recently in my room. Thankfully, it is not July. That's a bad month for me because the fireworks, I can't deal with the noise. So I have to have noise canceling headphones for that, which I tried for the first time this last July, and that actually kind of helped. But still, yeah. So I really need to clean my room, and I would like to do it today because I work starting tomorrow the rest of the week, so I would really like to get my room done so I can sleep better and not be overstimulated. Hello, welcome to Friday. Yes, it is Friday, the 6th of November. I haven't updated in the past couple days. It's just been crazy busy. I have not had the chance to even pick up the camera and do any reading updates Not like I have much of a reading update anyway. It's going to be busy today, but I had just a second here to pick up the camera, so I wanted to go ahead and do that, and then I've got to get into work. So, reading update. I am working on The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Right now I'm on chapter 2, page 44 or 45. So far I'm enjoying it. I read the prologue and that seemed very info dumpy, which it explains the history of and stuff of the hobbits and all them. So yeah, it was a little info dumpy. I'm still trying to get into it with the style of writing, but it can take a little bit, generally a couple of chapters, so I'm not worried about it in any way right now as far as whether or not I'll enjoy this. I really think I will enjoy it. I just have to finish getting used to the writing, and that just takes a little bit. So I'm a little slower going with it right now until I get into the groove of the writing. So I don't really have an update right now other than that I now know who Frodo and Bilbo are. I know it's Frodo Baggins and Bilbo Baggins, and now I know their relation to each other. So that's pretty much all I know right now. So that's my update there. The other one I wanted to tell you about, I'm getting it. I have been listening to an audiobook. I've been listening to Bird Box. This is by Josh Malerman. While I've been listening to Bird Box, I've been trying to organize my Goodreads. I've created a couple of different labels. So you have your want to read, and then I broke it down into like I'm intrigued. These are authors I've never read before, but I do want to look into these type of a thing. So that's just intrigued. And then my want to read, want shelf. It's like these are authors I've read before. I like their writing. I want these books, or I just want the book. So yeah, I've got quite a bit in there. And then I've gone through, because it's like I don't want to keep getting, unless I'm collecting a particular book. Oh, I'm out of focus. Hang on. There we go. Unless I am collecting a particular book, I don't want to get multiple copies of a book. Again, unless I'm collecting them or they're gifts and stuff. But so I am putting the books that I own on here as well. And I have what's called owned TBR. So my owned that I want to read. These are books I have not read yet. And then owned read. So yeah. And I'm just going to watch that never go open up. Anyway, Bird Box. Holy crap. I was doing that last night. I had to turn on the light in my room. It was freaking me out enough. It's, yeah. This is definitely a book that I will want my own physical copy of. Plus, I will want, obviously depending on how it ends, I have 3 hours and 45 minutes, 3 hours and 40 minutes left in it. And I know there's a sequel to it, and I think there's a prequel as well, so I do want both of those, so I'm going to definitely add those to my want. These are books I want to read and want to own type of a thing. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to want a physical copy. I am really enjoying it, and I cannot listen to this at night, as I found out last night. Well, I can listen to it at night, but I have to have the light to my room on. I can't listen to it in the dark, basically. But I am thoroughly enjoy it. So this is going to be the update so far. This is going to go ahead and end the vlog. It's just going to be a busy weekend and just busy. I'm just not going to have the time to pick up the vlog the rest of the week and the weekend. So I'll go ahead and end it here. If you're so inclined, please subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and give this video a like if you would like to. Down in the description box, you will find links to my Goodreads and Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams that I have. I have a personal one that I just post kind of random stuff. I've been trying to figure out what I want to post there, but mostly just random stuff. And then a second one that I have is just going to be book only, so Bookstagram. So I'll have that down there as well. And I'll also have listed in the description box the books that I have mentioned. So yeah, so that'll all be down there. But until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book, and I will talk to you later.